This is about as serious as I should be on this channel, so again, this isn't going to be all the time, but this bothered me. So, anyway, the thing with parents and them telling you what to do is that you don't know what to do when you're on your own. It's a simple logic. You're 16 years old, you go, you ask them, can I go to this party or something like that? They go, no, because they'll be drinking. You go, okay, fine. But then, when you're 20 years old in college, and somebody hands you a beer, your parents think you should say no. Okay? But, what if, for some reason, you say yes? Then you drink the beer, you have 7 or 8, then you end up naked fucking a girl, and of course you're fucking a girl naked. But, you know, you're naked, you get her pregnant or something crazy like that. Now you have a kid at 20 years old, 21 years old. Okay? Now, some people might think, well, what if that happened when you're 16 years old? But if your parents knew you were there, okay, you said, hey, I'm going to a party, there's going to be some drinking, whatever, we're just going to hang out for a little while, and, you know, I'll be home in the morning or the next afternoon or whatnot. They know where you are, so maybe you'll be a little bit closer to behavior because you don't want to disappoint them, and you're not hiding anything from them, so you know that they will know what goes on there. So I think that's a better outcome to do that. Now, this isn't the way I did things. I didn't go to parties when I was 16 years old or 18 years old. I didn't do it at all because I wasn't into that stuff. But my parents, I told my mother, I go, okay, I'll be back at 3 o'clock in the morning or so, you know, because I'm going to go out with a buddy. We're going to go, we used to drive Jeeps around and stuff out back and in the woods and such, and that's what we did. And we weren't drinking and doing anything wrong with that, but I told her anyway what's going on, where one of my friends would have to lie because his mom didn't want him driving in a car, you know, out in the woods. So he had to lie about it. Well, the more rules you make, I think, is the more lies that will come from a child, because the child will do whatever he wants. And you see where I'm coming from is that I didn't have, if I could have done whatever the fuck I wanted and told them and it wouldn't have mattered. But I didn't because I didn't care. But if they have them rules, sometimes kids feel that they almost need to do that because, oh, this is the one time I can get out, so I better live it up. It's so that's what I'm getting at about that. Now, the other thing is when you make kind of structured children, when I work in retail, so I see a lot of people a lot, and that's why I probably feel so strongly about this, because I see what happens. But what's going on is that I will say something out of the ordinary to somebody and they'll get confused as shit and they don't know what to say. And where I'm going with that is that when you are asked a question, you would ask your parents because you need to run it through them first. But if you never had to run it through them, when you're older, like say 20 years old, out of the house, you know how to answer it yourself to make the right decision. Where if you have a lot of structure, to me it seems like they still need to run it through their parents. And what if their parents aren't there? They might make the wrong decision. So I think the best decision is to just actually, you know, to make it your own. But if they don't know how to, it doesn't do them much good, you see. And then, that's also where the common sense factor falls in. And this is a little off topic, but I wanted to bring common sense in because I see a lack of common sense in today's society. Example, solely because I work in retail, I'm going to use this example. But if you ever walked into a retail store, they have automatic doors when they come in. Sometimes automatic doors don't open. People without common sense look up at the sky, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Then they push the automatic door open, which to me is stupid. It doesn't open, so what I would do would be walk around to the doors that are not automatic and open those. But I'm saying kind of dumb people or people that lack common sense will just push that door open because they can't figure out why it's not opening for them. And that's, you know, not so much based, you know, where you come from, but I'm saying that's just kind of a common sense thing that I wanted to bring up on use your brain. Okay, it's not that hard to do. Now, I don't think, you know, fantastic, you know, this great optimum person or anything like that. I know that's the way the perception's going to be. This is just kind of how I feel about people functioning in society with the way their parents have grown up. And I see this a lot, but this is general terms. Now, I've seen kids running around screaming and their parents just kind of ignoring them like whatever. And that child is probably going to be pretty fucked up because he doesn't have any structure. So that I strongly recommend structure. But I think parents need to let go earlier because they're letting go less and less, and that's making people less successful in the end. I swear by this. I really think they're less successful in the end because of the fact that they can't make these simple decisions. And I know it's a simple thought that is the way it just works, just magically by letting your kids do things. And that's not the whole thing, and it's not something I'd be able to touch just even in a couple episodes. But I just wanted to kind of get it out there that topic session, I'm going to express my opinion, and boy, I have a lot of those, so if you guys liked it, comment below. If you didn't like it, I won't bring it up anymore. It's a simple fact of being. But I just kind of felt like this is what I needed to do, so I just wanted to shout out to everyone, and a special thanks to everybody who was kind of sitting through and checking out my stuff. But please check back in for Hat Hair Gaming, updated every day, and comment below if you liked it, and if you hated it, and if you never want to see me do it again, or if you'd like to see me express my views some more. So thank you guys for viewing today.